Welcome to forever, man. Let's go. Come on. This forever. No surrender. Yeah. You know that this right here forever. Go. And there will be no surrender. Now allow me to.
I'm Brian Kelly. I'm going to bring you my top 4 exercises for your biceps that you can do at home with nothing more than a towel. Now we're on week 2, week 3 of quarantine for the coronavirus. A lot of people don't have equipment and they're starting to shut down the parks and playgrounds, so I thought this would be a good way for you to see how you can still get some exercise in. Now we know we can do push-ups and squats and all this stuff, but like the little things that people do on a regular basis, they may not be able to figure out how to do, especially if you don't have like a band or a dumbbell at home. So I'm going to show you with this towel a couple of cool options, ways that you can really get some arm work in. The first one I'm going to show you, I'm just going to roll this towel up. I'm going to lay down on my back, so I'll be supine. I'm going to wrap the towel around the bottoms of my shoes, and then I'm going to make... I'm going to resist the towel being pushed away from me to get a good eccentric. Then I'm going to use my legs to resist me doing the concentric of the hammer curl. So just a neutral grip on this one, on our back and tabletop. Towel right underneath the bottoms of the feet. We're going to start out just like this. We want to try to get our fists pretty close to our shoulders to get as big of a range of motion our elbows as we can. I'm going to slowly push away. Resist, and I really got to work to get something out of these, but they will do the trick. Now I'm going to use my legs to resist my fists coming toward my shoulders, and then again. Now here's another one that looks pretty funky. I'll be the first to admit, trying to figure out what best get for the camera. This is a bodyweight bicep curl. Now, you can do this seated, just like I am, or up on a chair. You're going to take your foot, and you're going to bring it in toward your face as best you can with your elbow. You can use the pressure from your foot pushing away to do a single arm curl. So the motion is going to be here. And you can see that if you really wanted to give yourself some resistance, easily could. That one. And the next one I want to show you, we're going to go back to our towel. And this is more an isometric, but I want you to think as you're doing your curl, you're pulling out on your hands. Your elbows are going to stay in close. We're going to pull out into our hands, and then slowly with that constant tension, we're going to do our curl motion up and down. Get the towel rolled up a little bit. Grab toward the middle. I'm going to pull my hands apart, and then with that tension, and you can see I can get a really nice contraction, especially on the outside of my bicep on this one. Now, this would be a higher rep exercise, obviously because there's not nearly as much tension pulling you down, but you can generate quite a bit of a contraction on your bicep just by staying focused on pulling apart, pulling apart, pulling apart, okay? The last one I'm going to show you is a reverse grip push-up. And this is going to be a plane of motion that it's going to hit some pec, it's going to hit some anterior delt, it's going to hit some shoulder, but it's also going to be an eccentric on the bicep. So what's going to happen here is as I press out of this position with this reverse grip, I'm going to activate my biceps, okay? It could even be done raised up on a higher surface. If you wanted to bring these elevated a little bit to make them easier, you could decline them. But the biggest thing on them is at the end of the motion, you want to finish with your head out in front of your hands and you want to protract your shoulder blades. Okay? So the motion, thumbs are going to face away. Does take a lot of wrist extension on these. Protracted shoulders, head out in front of hands, down, up and straighten. Down, up and straighten. Protract the shoulders at the end. So here's the motion. Thumbs are going to face away. Shoulders protracted. Head out in front. All the way down. Straighten them out. And that will get you a really nice bicep workout. Try sets of 10 on each. Start with the hammer curl, then go to the single arm curl with the foot, the isometric tensioner on the towel, and finish with reverse grip push-up. Try to get about 10 of each, 2-3 rounds. See what you think. You're going to love them. They're going to smack your biceps. You'll be really impressed with what you can do with no equipment. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and pass this along. Share it somewhere. Like, comment, whatever, subscribe. Thanks for watching.